Hey everyone, and welcome to This Explainer. Today we're going to be looking at 10 absolute mind-blowing facts about artificial intelligence. Look, we all know this technology is fundamentally rewiring how we interact with information, with machines, and honestly, with each other. This whole space is moving at an unprecedented speed, so let's just jump right in.
Okay, so let me ask you a question right off the bat. Are you using AI right this second? Well, if you follow tech even a little bit, you already know the answer is a resounding yes. But the sheer volume of AI computation happening in the device sitting in your pocket right now, that might still shock you. You see, it's no longer just a passive tool waiting for you to type a command. It's an active engine that is constantly predicting your very next move.
Just think about the apps we open every single day. When you pull up map navigation to try and beat traffic, you aren't just looking at a static digital map anymore. There's an AI actively analyzing data, predicting the future movements of thousands of other cars in real time, just to optimize your specific route home. And when you're chilling with YouTube or Netflix, massive algorithms are running complex behavioral analyses behind the scenes, mapping what you like against millions of other people to serve up that one perfect recommendation. It's ambient intelligence, and it's quietly shaping our entire daily routine.
Now, the reason this is even possible comes down to a really fundamental shift in the architecture. Unlike traditional software, which is totally bound by those hard-coded if-then rules, modern AI uses neural networks. So instead of waiting around for a programmer to write explicit instructions for every possible scenario, it just ingests massive, unstructured datasets. It adjusts its own parameters, finds hidden correlations, and effectively rewires itself so it gets smarter and more capable over time. It's brilliant. And because of this deep learning approach, AI's vision has actually blown right past human benchmarks in some highly specific tasks. We are way past the days of algorithms just tagging common objects for faces in your phone's photo album. Today, AI models are spotting microscopic anomalies in medical imaging. We're talking about finding the earliest signs of diabetic retinopathy in eye scans long before a human specialist could ever detect them. It's a really profound leap in digital perception.
And that incredible pattern recognition, it extends perfectly to human language too. Today's AI doesn't just awkwardly swap words based on some digital dictionary. It actually understands syntax, context, and even cultural nuance. This is what allows for seamless real-time speech translation. It effectively erases global communication borders, allowing really complex ideas to flow instantly between languages that have completely different grammatical structures.
Here's where it gets really wild, though. AI has evolved from being just a passive observer or a translator into a genuinely active creator. We are firmly in the era of generative AI now. These models are synthesizing completely new media, they're composing original symphonies, they're generating photorealistic images from just a few words of text, and they're even rendering dynamic videos. On a more practical level, they are acting as a literal co-pilot for software engineers, drafting complex code architecture and speeding up development cycles like we've never seen before.
So what's the ultimate advantage of all these systems? Uninterrupted processing. Think about it. A human researcher naturally needs to sleep, right? But an AI can run millions of complex protein folding simulations 24 hours a day. It can systematically test billions of combinations without ever stopping, which effectively compresses what used to take decades of traditional scientific research into like a single weekend.
Applying that tireless, around-the-clock computational power to high-stakes environments literally changes everything. In incredibly busy emergency rooms and diagnostic centers right now, AI models are quietly running in the background. They are constantly analyzing incoming patient data to flag early warning signs for things like sepsis or acute heart failure. They act as this hyper-vigilant second set of eyes for exhausted doctors and nurses, making sure critical anomalies aren't missed when the ER is totally chaotic.
And this technology scales seamlessly from the microscopic stuff all the way up to the cosmic level. Space agencies are relying on AI right now to autonomously navigate rovers across the rocky, unpredictable surface of Mars, because, as you know, remote human control up there suffers from massive time delays. They're also using machine learning algorithms to sift through immense petabytes of deep space telescope data, actively discovering new exoplanets hidden in the background noise that human eyes would have easily glossed over.
Okay, so given its ability to write complex software and literally map the stars, it is incredibly tempting to view this technology as godlike or completely infallible. But we really need to step back here and ask a critical question: is AI actually perfect? No way. Far from it. As insanely powerful as these models are, they lack true, lived comprehension. AI systems are highly susceptible to what researchers call hallucinations. These are instances where the model will confidently present completely fabricated or logically flawed information as if it's an absolute fact. Because it generates its responses based on statistical probability rather than conscious understanding, human judgment, oversight, and rigorous critical thinking are literally more vital today than ever before.
So, when we balance its immense power with these current limitations, the trajectory of AI points toward ubiquitous integration. It is no longer just a standalone software tool on your desktop, it is rapidly becoming the foundational infrastructure of our entire society. This tech is going to underpin everything, from how we personalize education for individual learning styles, to how we engineer the logistics of global transportation, to how we streamline entire industries.
We have covered some incredible ground today, from the predictive algorithms sitting right there in your pocket to the autonomous systems out there exploring the cosmos. The ultimate takeaway here isn't just that AI is highly capable, it's that this technology is actively forcing us to redefine what it actually means to be human in a world that we now share with intelligent machines. As AI continues its rapid evolution, the most important question isn't what AI will do next, it's what we will choose to do with it. Which AI fact completely surprised you the most today? Let us know, and thanks so much for joining me on this explainer.